Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This week we've got Marvel Zombies Captain America. Yeah, he's been infected, he got bit, and he's done, and now we're all in trouble. So anyway, we're gonna knock him out. We're just gonna do, it should be a quick paint, some reds, blues, whites, and the skin's the dilemma. On the show, it's a light blue skin, and on the box art here, we have it's a pink purpley skin. So I haven't decided which one I'm going to do, so that'll be a surprise. But that surprise will end real quick because we're going to get right to the skin right out of the chute, and I'll be letting you know what I've decided there. But stay tuned. At the end of this month, we have some sponsored videos from Otto's Video Games and More. It's a couple videos at the end of the week, and we're going to paint Night of the Living Dead. It's a zombicide game. It's a version of Zombicide, and we're going to paint it all black and white. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be exciting. Just a grayscale, black and white, and it also has the regular version. So maybe we'll paint a couple of those up as the modern versions. But stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel, and I'll catch you guys in there. For the skin, we have either purpley pink, which I would use a mixture of these colors, pink, faded purple, and pale pink. And then we could go the light blue route, blue skin, with turquoise and some gray blue, and go that route, mixed maybe a little white, maybe even a tiny bit of purple in this. But there's the dilemma. That's where I'm not sure. This is the show. This is the box art. So I have to decide. Well, I guess we'll know real soon. Well, I was looking at this one, and you know, it doesn't have really much skin shown. It's just the busted out, torn out skin. The only skin that really needs to be painted is the face. That's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the pink purple on that. And maybe I will touch it up with the light blue and the other skin tone down here where it's all blown out. So for now, we're going to paint the face, the pink purple, and then we're going to move on to the blue, which is the next bigger part of this model, and go from there. Also, I want to note, I don't think I'm going to use the airbrush, except for I'm going to do some little squiggly lines with the airbrush to give some reflection, I think if you can see, man, I wish I could show you the box art. The box art has these like points of light that shine down this, and I want to do that with the airbrush. But I may have to paint this black and do a little bit of brush work back and forth. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. But let's start with the blue, and I'm going to start with a dark gray blue all over after I do the pink skin. Alright, so there we go. We did the skin. I did it pink and a little bit of purple mixed in. Just mix the two. Nothing crazy. And then now later I'll do a wash and I'll do a highlight. But I will need to get those teeth with some white or some ivory. But that skin, I mean, it's pretty much done as far as that. You know, once we get everything painted, we'll do a couple little touch-ups to highlight the open wounds. But that's a nice color for now. I'm digging it. Alright, so now let's move on to the dark gray blue to give it a base. Introduced regular blue to this dark gray blue, and we're going to try to give it a mid-tone here. Oops, I'm going to kind of get over here, get these muscles. Right, doesn't that look nice? So we've got the dark gray blue, and then we've got the mixture of the dark gray blue and the blue, and I put a little more blue in it, and now I'm gonna add straight blue to the mix. This is gonna get pretty bright right here. So let me water this down, 3 drops to 1 at least. All right, here we go. Let's check this out. I gotta make sure it's on camera. There we go. Oof. Super blue. We're slowly working this blue up. We just introduced that sky blue with the regular blue, and I actually ended up putting a little of that gray blue in it to dull it down just a little bit. And you can see kind of it blended in a lot better right there. See that? Now I'll probably go a little brighter, in the higher areas on those, and we'll make him pop. All right, let's do it. Sky blue is in the mix now. Alright, so here we go. Put a little bit in there. It's going to be nice and bright. Watch this. Right here. Boom. Oof. Oh man. Bold here. I'm going pure turquoise. Woof. All right. Dot there. Alright, I think we're good on the blue. I went all the way out to pure turquoise, and I watered it down, really watered down, maybe 3-4 drops to 1, real super thin, and I layered that even. Sometimes it leaves a little dry little puddle and it's dark in the middle. I went back and filled those in, and that's how careful I was being. So I probably should do a little bit up here. Maybe see this kind of puddled right there. I'll fix that off camera, but that blue is looking really good. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's move on to the white. Actually, let's do the red boots and the red gloves. Alright. Alright, there we go. We got the first base red down. I used burnt red, and I watered it down. I did about 2 coats on there. Took my time. I did the little stripes in there. I watered it down, and there were some little grooves, if you can see. And if you get it watered down, you just kind of drop it. It'll consume that little pool that within the lines or whatever it is that you're dropping it into. It works really well. So do that a couple times, and you'll get your color.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to move on to, actually I'm going to do a mixture of the burnt red and the red, and then we're going to do pure red. So let's do it. Moving in with pure red now. So I'm going to be just some of the higher areas here. Knuckles. Right here, a couple little dots, right? Thumb. That's pretty good. Right here, just the highs. Thumbs, knuckles. Oops, off camera. Right here. Real quick. Okay, I took a smidge of a pink and I added it to the red, and we're just gonna see. Look at that, isn't that nice? Real quick, nice simple highlight. Get on those knuckles, the creases, the top. Get the knuckles. I added a little more pink to the red mix and did a couple of little, highlights. I just touched the little areas here. But the red and the blue, man, they're pretty much done except for maybe a little bit of wash. You can see I even got the red stripes highlighted. So what's next is I'll do the pouches. And then from the pouches, I'm going to move to the white on the arms. And the last thing I'm going to do is the shield, probably, besides the base. So he's looking pretty good. I'm liking this. He's turning out really nice. Started out a little rough. As always, I'm concerned. I always, man, the ugly stage. You just got to push through. So he's turning out. Anyway, let's move on to the pouches. All right, so for the pouches, we're going to do golden brown. Just going to give it a quick base all the way around, and then I will take maybe some ivory and dip it in the golden brown a little bit to give it some highlights around the edges, or maybe I'll do a brown highlight. I don't know, and then we'll do a wash after that. But I generally do my washes, kind of at the end of everything. I just real careful what I do. So I'll do this as the base, highlight it, and we'll do a wash in a little bit. All right, let's do it. Alright, so I'm going to do a little metallic with Vallejos and metallic. It's the only metallic. Well, I actually have Pro Acryl, which I love, but this was the fastest one available. So what we're going to do here is just kind of hit up this belt buckle. Do it silver. I could have done it white and then did the gray, but I'm a metallic fan. And then I think he has a couple, that arm down there. Just to get some visual interest, I'm going to go ahead and do the inside of the shield, a metallic, the same that I did for the arm, and then we'll just focus on the color on the outside, because don't necessarily have any colors in there. So at least on the box side I don't see any. It looks kind of metallic-y. They did a gray, but I'm just going to do a metallic. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to speed things up here real quick. I'm going to do rubber on all of the stone just to get it out of the way, and then I'll highlight it later. I'm going to water it down 3-to-1 probably, so I can let some of that zenithal pop through just a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and do that, and then after that we'll go start working on probably I got to do the white on the stripes and the arms. So base, arms. Okay, so I did the rubber, and I did a little rubber highlight on top of the stone. Just kind of touched it up here and there, just like this, Just got the tops real quick. And then, again, no wash. So the arm's done. I think I'm going to paint this like this is a piece of metal. So maybe I'll do it like, I don't know, kind of like I did on the Hulk, like a dark red, a burnt red, or a brick red. And then this is some Signia. It's I forget the Hydra, but I don't know if that's it looks like a the head style. I'm not sure what that is, so I got to figure that out before I decide to paint it. So what I will do next is I will work on the white, and I'm going to use apothecary white. I believe I'm going to use apothecary white, watered down, and put it on the areas of the white, which is like right here, right? So this is white, and it's already pretty much white. I mean, I could probably leave it as is and touch it up with white. Maybe I'll do that, because it's not too much. It's just here. The hard part's going to be right here. Anyway, let's figure it out. All right. I'll let you know in just a second. Okay, so what I did is I used bright ivory for the white areas on the arms, and I did the A and the wings on the head, and what else? I did the stripes inside. Just took my time, was real careful. You know, I can since I did it with bright ivory, I can highlight it with white, and it'll make it really pop. So I'll probably do that at the end after I do the wash. So what we need to do now is actually probably start working on that shield. I'm not quite sure where I'm going with that. I may keep it simple and just put the colors on there and go from there instead of doing the shiny with the airbrush. So we'll see. Probably going to do the brush. So all right, let's do it. Going to go ahead and do some purple wash in the open wounds. Yeah. Perfect. Nice. Purpley open wounds. We'll touch that up in a second. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and do, since we have this, we'll just do the face wash here. Well, there you have it, guys. Marvel Zombies, Captain America. What a cool little paint. What a cool little sculpt. Captain America's infected and is coming for you. Watch out. Watch out. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned. Next week, we got a few videos at the end of the month. Not next week. At the end of the month, sponsored videos from Otto's Video Games and more. Looking forward to that. So go hit that like button and that notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. And I'll catch you next week.